payoff this one was, everybody, but the fight of the century. Everyone was going nuts about this for a while. It was supposed to happen last June. Mike Tyson had a bunch of health problems. He got through them. They rescheduled, and now the battle happened this last weekend. Of course, everyone was excited about it. Netflix is blowing up, and they had a lot of buffering problems and a lot of connectivity issues. And again, they haven't done a lot of this live content. They've been trying to branch out to it more. I would think they've had problems. That Love Island one they did a while ago, that had problems too. I would think this would have been worked out. But now if that happens, they're not used to this kind of bandwidth being used on their servers. But the biggest question is, did this have to happen? Now, at the end, of course, Logan won. Paul Logan won, and it was like, okay, or Jake Paul won. And it was like, Jake Paul got, what, like $40 million? And then Tyson got $20 million. And it was a big payoff for both of them. I just think that Mike Tyson could have been doing more. Again, he's 58 years old, I get it. And he really wanted to have this battle. And he said on top of this, he was really thrilled he had this opportunity. He was like, no regrets to get in that ring one last time. As a 58-year-old, he said he almost lost his life. He's like, yes, I'm excited to do this. I fought my hardest, and he was happy about it. But that fight was kind of hard to watch at times, guys. I feel like it was just like, we're just here, we're doing this, we're just doing this, take it easy.
It was a dance recital, Brian.
It was a little dance recital. So, did it have to happen? Did it rock the wavelengths of boxing forever? That's the question. Jonathan, I'm putting you on the stand, Jonathan. I want the truth. I want the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Jonathan.
Okay, well, my question is going to be, GR, which side are you taking on this? I'll give the opposite.
You know what a kangaroo court here?
Of time and effort and money. But people were stupid enough to buy it. So,
did he say it was a waste of time, money, and effort?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go the other side. All right, so what was wasteful about it? You have a world champion. You have somebody who...
The ex-world champion.
Fine. You have somebody who is an up-and-comer, already very successful, but maybe less so in the boxing world. I didn't even know who he was before this, by the way. But now I do. So, was it necessary? I don't know. Was $40 million for Jake and $20 million for Mike necessary? I feel like maybe Mike needed the money. And look, I got to last 3 2-minute rounds with this lumberjack of a guy. It's worth it. He'll hit me a few times. I'll hit him a few times. Then I'll just kind of stand in the middle and protect my face and think about 20 mil coming in. I think it was necessary for everybody, but the people who are the real fans of Tyson. That was tough to watch if you're a real Tyson fan, because it was sad. But at the same time, he did it to himself, and he made an extra 20 mil. So way to go, Tyson.
Yeah, way to go. And honestly, I know what you're saying though, Jonathan. A lot of people like expect. I expect. I'm like waiting for that Tyson to bam, just freaking hit him. I was expecting a knockout. Like again, Paul's been all over the place, of course. Like he's on, YouTube. He was in WWE for a while. He was like, big, he's a big guy in social media too. Like he's an influencer and he's a good fighter. And he's been fighting for a while, undefeated. But you still see Tyson as like the guy that's going to be like, you know what? You don't know who I am. And I just expected that. But then again, he's 58 years old, right?
I am almost certain that Jake Paul was holding back a little bit.
You think so? It seemed like he wasn't even going for it either, right?
Right. I mean, because you don't. It looks rough, sort of, when you beat the 58-year-old man. But if he had hit Mike Tyson so hard that Mike, got knocked out, or if he just started bleeding profusely, then Jake Paul won. But at what cost? Right? So I think he had to play it safe.
He feared for his life, you're saying, for later on. I mean, Tyson fans be pissed.
I think he was very respectful. Do you remember at the end when he gave him that bow at the very end?
Yeah.
I thought it was very respectful. It was a publicity stunt. That is the definition of publicity stunt. And they both made millions and millions of dollars. I say, great job, guys. It was 6 solid minutes of heartfelt entertainment.
Yeah. GR, Are you feeling that same way too? You feeling that this was great entertainment? It was worth the bang for their buck? Or do you feel opposite? I'm putting on the stand, GR, so hold on. Get on the stand. I want the truth, the whole truth about the truth. So help me, GR Waters. What do you think about this? Was it necessary?
No, right? But people were stupid enough to buy it, so they both made millions. But tell you how big a joke it is. The big guy, the young guy, now wants to fight somebody half his size. He wants to fight Conor McGregor.
Oh, really? He's a scrappy guy.
Who weighs what, 130 pounds? And
he's a lightweight.
He wants to fight Ewan McGregor.
No.
Conor McGregor. Conor.
Oh.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Conor.
I'm like, I'd watch that.
I would love to see you McGregor in the ring and fight him. That'd be freaking awesome.
I'd fight him for 20 million, you know? I got no problem with that. I can have a dance recital with him too, you know, because that's all that was. It was a joke. He hit Tyson a couple of times and stunned him a little bit, and he backed off the minute he did it.
I just wanted Tyson to hit him once really hard. You know, I want something big. I wanted him to.
Got it in him. He's too fucking old. I mean,
hey, youth deprived, GR. Youth deprived.
No, I can say old because I'm one of them. He is. I can say it. I'm not a Tyson fan. I think he's a dirtbag.
Whose idea was it? The whole thing.
I mean, I think it's something coming together. Paul actually challenged him, I believe.
Yeah.
And then, and then they kind of came together to make it happen. So, I mean, honestly, I think Tyson just wanted to get back in the ring one more time. You know, I think he just wanted to prove something. He even said it was like a great thing to do for him. He had no regrets. So, I mean, I get that.
I think it was just what Jonathan said. He needed 20 million, so he did it.
Yeah, it could have been a thing where it was a money situation that came down like, hey, we got a massive payday. Usually that's why these things happen, too. We get a massive payday, come back in the ring, fight one more time, and, we'll have fun. I'll take care of you. You take care of me, you know?
I'll do it for 10 million.
Yeah. GR's in there, too. Thirsty Daddy again there. Who are you going to fight, GR? Both of them? With Ewan McGregor? GR versus Ewan McGregor would be great.
Ewan McGregor, I'll go with. Yeah, I can.
Not Conor McGregor.
If it was real, if it was a real fight, I feel like there would be a lot more, and maybe I missed it, maybe there was. I feel like there'd be a lot more media leading up to it, where we'd see Mike Tyson saying, I'm going to take him down, and then
in the pre-fight weigh-in thing.
But I'm talking about months and months, like every day we would see something, so they would build up to it.
Trustworthy. I mean, Mike Tyson's day is over. It was, when you start biting your opponents because you're losing.
Wow.
Yeah. He was still a badass back then, though, too, when he was biting ears off. He was a badass.
He'd already gotten beat. He got beat, and he hasn't done shit since.
Oh, he did the Hangover.
I'm sure.
He hasn't done shit since.
I'm sure there was a phone call or an email or a Zoom meeting where Jake was like, look, man, I said I wanted to challenge you to this. Why don't you, take the fall? I'm not going to hit you that hard, all right? You're going to get $20 million. I'll give you $20 million for 6 minutes. Who else is making that kind of money? All you got to do is...
It was 16 minutes. It was 16 minutes.
Wasn't it 3 2-minute rounds?
No. 8.
It was 8. Okay.
Yeah.
My apologies. So $20 million for 16 minutes.
That's $1 million plus a minute. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I'd take that.
You could do just about anything you wanted to me for that kind of money for 16 minutes. I'll fight Mike Tyson. I'll fight Jake Paul. If I survive, I'll never have to work another day of my life. And now Tyson won't either.
Undying, you're right. Biting all the time. I look at the stats here though quickly though too. It's like even like punches thrown. Like Tyson landed 18, Paul hit 78. Thrown though, actually thrown 97 to 278 punches thrown. Like Tyson was barely throwing punches in this compared to Paul. And then also a percentage of actually hitting, it's like 18 to 28%. So, I mean, Paul was throwing more. Tyson was holding, protecting a lot. We all saw those. If you didn't watch it, you can go back and see it on Netflix. He was protecting himself a lot. But it just wasn't as exciting boom bang. Everybody wants to be massive, big fight. You know, they want to see some kind of blowout. But a lot of times I feel like this happens even more and more, especially with these older fighters. Like people are just watching themselves. But you're right, Jonathan, it was a payday. It was a payday. They took their money and they went home, and we're all still talking about it. And that'll be it. Tyson will ride off into the distance.
Who Jake Paul is. I had no idea who that guy was. If they ever do something like this again, I don't want them to have a set number of rounds. I want them to go until one of them collapses. Make sure medics are around, please. But whether it's a KO or just a pass out, I want them to go until one of them can't go anymore.
Yeah, that would be epic. That's what that should have been. But you know what? That's not what this was. You're right.
Like
I think this was a handshake fight
match.
Oh yeah. GR loved that, right, GR? I love that show. It's so good. The claymation was amazing. And like all the combinations were great. Bring that shit back. That's a reboot I could be on top of, right? Come on. But this fight wasn't necessary, I don't think. But at the end of the day, I think that it was a good payday, and maybe it was what Mike Tyson wanted. I just hope that for him personally to come out of retirement and do this, I hope he's very happy with this. And it's not just he's saying that. Hope he's thrilled. He's excited about what he put out there, because it's potentially, and I think it is his last fight ever. So, more kudos to him. He got in the ring, did it. 58 years old. I wouldn't have done that shit. Maybe GR would do it, but I don't know if I would have done it.
Hell no.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.